How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time for another NHL 15 shootout commentary. And man, we're getting close to them playoffs. The playoff picture is starting to form. The Western Conference is getting very competitive, so I want to talk about a team in the Pacific Division, the Vancouver Canucks. A lot of Canuck fans have been calling for a shootout commentary, so you know what? We'll cover the Canucks, and you know what? They're on a mad dash right now for the playoffs. Their record, 42 wins, 26 losses, and 4 overtime losses for 88 points, which is good for second in the Pacific Division, which, you know, is a great spot to be in. It's good to know that the Vancouver Canucks are in control of their own destiny, but with the Calgary Flames right on their heels, the LA Kings trying to get into a divisional spot, the San Jose Sharks look to be way out of the picture, but you never know, right? And then also the wild card being pretty much taken up by a very strong Central Division. The Vancouver Canucks, they got to keep winning games. I know they're in a good spot, but they have to keep winning games. Now, hang on a second here. I know the Sedin twins don't take shots, but I'm going to go with them. It's a video game. They got good individual stats. And Eddie Lack, you're going to have to rely on Eddie Laddie Lack to get you guys into the playoffs. I was reading up on Ryan Miller's injury, and since February 22nd, he hasn't played a game with a sprained knee, and he isn't expected to play before the playoffs. So Eddie Lack, you got to step it up, and he's been doing pretty good filling in for Miller. He's 7-3-1 since filling in, and that's what Vancouver needs. But he's going to have to do it for another 10 games. Like I said, with Calgary, LA, and San Jose on their heels for that divisional spot, and the wild card being taken up by the Central Division teams. You know, the Vancouver Canucks, they got, what, 10 games left? You got to win. You got to aim for, like, 7 wins. You have to aim for 7 wins. You don't want to have 5 wins and have a bunch of regulation losses. You're facing teams in the Western Conference. Flying pole! Oh, damn it! Ryan O'Reilly, what a dirty move. He did the one-handed. All right, son. We're going up against somebody who knows what they're talking about. I got to, you know what? Yeah, I can't focus on the shootout right now. I mean, I got to focus on the shootout. I can't focus on the Vancouver Canucks. Don't worry, Vancouver. We'll talk about the Canucks and their chances after this. I got to come back against this guy. He showed me up right there. Daniel Sedin, what do you got for me, son? Let's do the Zetterberg. Let's do the Zetterberg. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's not the Zetterberg. Pick it up. Oh, Sedin. Oh, my God. He didn't move at all. God damn it. Why couldn't I do the Zetterberg? I was trying to toe drag it in the net. Look how stationary that goaltender is right there. Varley's not moving. All right, come on now. Fake flying poke check this time. He won't think it's coming again. Fake. Yeah. Look at this guy. He's trying to get in my head. He sets up the first shot with a one-handed windmill. Then he comes down, does a fake one-handed windmill to shoot it across the net. Very interesting, Gabriel Landeskog. All right, I know what to do. I know what to do. My fake one-handed to a real one-handed. All right, it'll work. I know it'll work. Here we go. Here we go. Fake. Oh, fake one-handed. Oh, what? How are you going to miss the net? That's why the Sedin sisters aren't taking damn shots in the shootout. What the hell? Oh, my God. It was kind of open, wasn't it? I would have liked to seen a better angle of that. All right. Sedin twins, they get up, and they miss. Matt Duchene. All right, come on. Got to make a stop here. Eddie Lack, your team is depending on you. You got to get out there. Fake. No, son, I got you. What? Oh, God damn it. Eddie Lack, stick out your right pad. There was no angle there. How did he get that shot off? Let's see. Oh, there was an angle. Never mind. He went back. Oh, goddamn. And he didn't even do a deke back. He just turned with his left stick. That's why I thought I had it. He still backhanded it in the net. I overcommitted to the left. We really got to get going here. Alexander Burrows, we got to get a goal. We got to get a goal. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Toe driggy. Oh, that was supposed to be a toe drag. No! Oh, my God. Are you freaking kidding me? I did it again. The goalie's not moving. He just stays butterfly right there. Oh, man, this is not good. This is not good. Come on, what do you got for me? What do you got? Fake. Oh, flying pokes. What? What in God's name is happening? I swear on Jupiter's stone, my freaking poke check worked that time. Where did you bring it? And the Colorado Avalanche beat the Vancouver Canucks in convincing fashion. I'm sorry, boys. I tried my best. I don't know what happened. This shootout just didn't work out for me quite nicely. Last time, you know what it is? It's karma's being a bitch. Last time I did a shootout commentary for you guys, I won 10 in a row. I come back to do my old school shootouts where I talk about teams. I lose the first one. This guy dangled my ass. He beat me fair and square. But look at this. Yeah, right. I know it's Nathan McKinnon. I know he's a former first overall pick. That doesn't mean he should be able to phase through my stick with his. Look at the way. I should have been able to poke that off him. Oh, my God. Usually they miss. And also his skate phased through my damn stick as well. So I'm sorry, Vancouver. But don't worry, it's only a shootout. So let's talk about your chances right now. So, like I was saying, you got to focus on the divisional finish rather than the wild card, all right? Only LA and maybe San Jose can catch you. But when you look at the Central Division, you got teams like Winnipeg and Minnesota who are in a shootout right now. And Don't count out the Dallas Stars as well. They actually have more points than the San Jose Sharks right now, right? So Vancouver, they are in control of their own destiny, but they have to keep winning games. The good news for Vancouver is that the last 2 games of the regular season are against the Arizona Coyotes and the Edmonton Oilers. So you think if you can get to the last 2 games of the regular season in a playoff spot, there's 4 points on the table. You can easily win those games, right? But the bad news is that their next 8 games are against playoff-bound teams or teams that are trying to make it into the playoffs. So you are in a good spot right now, Vancouver, but it's not guaranteed just yet. Not even close to being guaranteed. Calgary's trying to catch you. LA, I know they're not in a spot right now, but I got to give the nod to LA just because they're that kind of team. Like, if you look back at the playoffs last year, when San Jose was up 3-0, then they turn it on. They're that kind of team. They turn it on when their backs are against the wall, and it's coming down to the last 10 games of the regular season. I still think that the LA Kings have a spot in the Pacific Division, which means that Calgary or Vancouver are going to drop to the wild card, and I don't know if they're going to get the wild card with Winnipeg and Minnesota going at it, right? So it's going to be interesting, Vancouver. I like that the Sedin twins are playing like the Sedin twins of old. They both have more than 60 points this year in 72 games played, right? So an injury-free season, and they're putting up points. Radim Verbata has 27 goals, so your first line is definitely getting done, but I wonder, is your depth going to be a problem down the run or in the first round of the playoffs? I really think that, you know, you need to have somebody behind the Sedin twins and Verbata. So somebody like Bonino, Hansen, Burrows, Matthias, or even Bo Horvat, they got to step up and start playing like legitimate second liners. I'm not saying they haven't. I'm just saying down the stretch, you can't just rely on one line, especially with your starting goalie, Ryan Miller being injured. You know, you're going to have to focus on getting some goals per game, giving Eddie Lack some insurance to work with, right? It's not over just yet, Vancouver. So I want to know, Vancouver fans, what do you think about your chances making it into the playoffs this year? I want to see Canadian teams. I would love to see Vancouver, Calgary, and Winnipeg all make it in, but I'm afraid I don't think two Pacific Canadian teams will make it in. It's either going to be Calgary or Vancouver, all right? So I want to know, Vancouver, what do you guys think about your chances? What do you need to do in the last 10 games to secure a spot in the playoffs? Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one.